guys, it's coffee time. That's the last of it. I killed it, unlike this guy. If I could kill this guy, it would be wonderful. I know I keep calling him my best friend. Not my best friend. Absolutely not my best friend. Not even friends, really. Acquaintances more like. We know each other, but I don't know, he's kind of clingy. You know what would probably help is if I stopped touching him. If I just stopped touching. It's been around for a long time though, right? Like it's just been like chillin'. And now it's just a bump. There's nothing there. It's just a weird bump that won't go away because I keep picking at it and like touching it and being all up in its business. So it would probably leave if I just stopped touching it. But I have yet to do that. I'm really proud of myself though. Today, I didn't have to do all of this today, but I wanted to do all of it today. Basically, there were all sorts of things that I needed to get squared up before I leave, and I don't leave for another like 5 days, I think. So the only thing that I really need to focus on is making all my videos, which is a big thing to focus on, right? But I'm so jazzed because I figured out who's gonna take care of the cats and that whole situation. I have a cleaning lady coming before I leave. I'm so happy. I was like, God, our place is a disaster. It's turned into just the worst. It's not the worst. I can't say it's the worst. You know, there was a time in college when I first started making videos that really my entire desk would have been filled with empty bottles of Mountain Dew and cans. Really, whatever I could get my hands on. So I'm not that bad anymore. It's not to that level of gross, but it's to a level of gross where I'm like, I just wanna come home to a clean house. Can I come home to a clean house? So I texted Sam and I was like, I'm gonna have a cleaning lady come and just annihilate our house, and he was like, sick. So it's gonna be awesome. I'm very, very excited. Yeah. These people, the people that, I talked about it before, the people that, that I met in the Uber. I called her up. I was like, I need somebody to clean my house. And she was like, okay. So she's gonna come and look at my house and then tell me how, oh, that's right, I drank all of it. She's gonna come look at my house and tell me how much it's going to cost. There's a free quote. She comes over and looks at your house and then tells you how much it's going to be to clean it, which I'm going to assume she's going to take one step into the bathroom where we keep the litter box and be like, $3 million. It'll cost $3 million. I'll be like, no. The one thing I do need to do before like actual cleaning happens is like put things away, right? Because she doesn't know where stuff goes. I know where stuff goes. I'm just awful, so I don't put stuff away. And neither does Sam. Sam's worse. Sam is way worse. Do you remember guys, remember back in the day when we did a Q&A, and at the time, we could legitimately say that Sam was the cleaner one out of the both of us. It's not true anymore. That is so unbelievably untrue. I was looking for glasses. All of our glasses were just gone. Like drinking glasses. I couldn't find any of them. I went upstairs and there were 7 drinking glasses next to his side of the bed. What? It was so confusing. It was the most I was like, what? You're just like, meh, just like lined up all beautiful. So put all of those in the washing machine, in the dishwasher. Bad. It's bad. We're a bad pair when it comes to having a clean home. I keep like training myself. I keep the kitchen very clean because it drives me nuts cooking in a kitchen that has stuff going on in there. If there's anything going on in that kitchen, I'm like, no, I have to clean it up. I have to get it all sorted before I can start cooking, because otherwise I'm like, oh, there's stuff in the way. Even though if there's just like a little thing over there, I'm just like, I hate it. So I'm really anal about the kitchen, and that's like it. I'm anal about the kitchen, and I would say after the kitchen it would be the bedroom. The bedroom, I like compulsively clean sometimes. But even the bedroom has gotten out of hand lately. There's just like, it's all so messy. I'm such a messy person, and I'm dating a messy person, and together we're the Rat King. So if what it takes to have a fresh start is to have someone come over and be like, bleh, there, I barfed clean stuff all over the place, then I'll be like, yes, perfect. That's all I need. All I need is somebody to come and barf clean stuff on everything. So, yes. I made lamb chops for the first time tonight. I love lamb. Love, 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 love lamb. If I were to choose a favorite meat, it would probably be lamb. It's just delicious. But I've never made lamb chops for myself. I've only ever had them when my mom has made them, and she just like sears them in a, you know, in a little frying pan. And so I was like, I'm gonna make lamb chops like my mama does. And I did, and it worked. Isn't that a joyous way to end a story? You were expecting it to be, and I set everything on fire. Not today. Not today, death. No. I actually like made lamb chops, and they were exactly how my mom makes them. I ate them and I was like, oh my god, I did it. It's literally just like, put some salt, put some pepper, put in a pan, put some salt, put some pepper, wait a few minutes, flip them over, wait a few minutes, and they're done. That's literally all that it takes, but I was so worried. I was like, I'm gonna ruin these. I don't know how, but I'm gonna really ruin these somehow. It's gonna be bad. And they were delicious. So, good job, self. You did it. I made Brussels sprouts, and I used up the rest of my cabbage. Oh my god, you know what I did? So, I made the lamb chops in olive oil, right? I seared them in olive oil. I set them off to the side, put some foil over them so that they could continue to cook a little bit in the foil. And then I put a bunch of chopped onion in the same pan, and then they soaked up all the lamb juice. It was awesome. I put a bunch of onion in there, and then a bunch of chopped cabbage, and then I covered it up, and I just let it all like wilt and soak up all the lamb stuff. Oh my god, it was great. It was awesome. Man, remember, it was not too long ago that I was doing the vegan thing. It was, man, how long was I vegan for? A few months. Like, you know, long enough to know that I didn't want to be vegan anymore. I was never, what's the term? What is the term for it? I was never ethically vegan, right? I was vegan for health reasons. I was like, well, I can't have cheese anyway. It'll be interesting to see how I do if I don't eat meat. And I stuck with it for a while. I stuck with it for enough time for myself. But yeah, sometimes I think about that and I'm like, I did pretty all right with that. That's probably the diet that I stuck to the best for the longest period of time, was being vegan. It's not, once you get into the swing of it, it's not that bad, honestly. But yeah, it was way harder to stick to paleo. I'll tell you that. It was way harder, because anytime somebody was like, mashed taters, I was like, yes, or fries, I was like, yes. It's just like not happening. Oh man. I felt awesome when I was eating paleo though. Like, I felt so good. But it's another one of those like weird, I don't know, one of those weird pseudoscientific diets, I feel like. So, I don't know. All I know is that I felt great. I felt great. So maybe someday I'll be able to kick my own butt again, but punch myself in the butt, as it were. But not today, lol. I don't know what's happening to myself. But I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you guys have had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye!